Hey everybody, Fabian Vargas from the F&P Vargas Show. Welcome to my living room. We're going to talk a little bit about health and fitness. I know I made a video a couple of weeks ago about some of the supplements that me and Pam drink, our protein shakes and kind of our nutrition routine and stuff like that. And I have mentioned that I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of what I do for calisthenics. On the board that we use for everything else, I wrote down my calisthenic day routine. So I do this about 2 or 3 times a week. I kind of switch up on the calisthenics routine a little bit because I don't like to do the same thing over and over again. But this is mainly my foundation of how I started and some of the things that I still do. So I'm going to take you guys down a little bit of what I do, and I'm also going to show you guys the exercises. So it's going to be kind of like an instructional type video. You guys can vary on the reps. Depending on the form. I'm going to take you guys a little bit on the forms and stuff like that. In case you guys don't know, or you're just tuning in, I got a background in fitness, bodybuilding, powerlifting competitions. I've done the New York Pro back in the day. I've done local powerlifting competitions. I used to be certified personal trainer, certified sports nutritionist. Then I became certified to train trainers and administer the test for the personal training certifications. So I got kind of an extensive background on health and fitness. This year I started getting back into it from kind of a 10-year lapse. I messed around here and there, but I wasn't really into it. So I'm kind of this year I'm kind of starting to get back into it. I'm getting that bug again and that fire again. So I'm definitely definitely starting to work out and back into nutrition. I kind of want to give you guys the routine since I used to train a lot. And I love training. That's one of the things I love to do. I love coaching. I love training. So we'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown about how I do things and give you guys an instructional video and show you guys step by step on how I do the exercises. So first, it's going to be an 8-step routine. I start off with explosive push-ups. Then I go into wide grip push-ups. Then I do close grip push-ups. Then skull crushers. And then I do elevated pike push-ups, burpees, pistol squats, and bicycles. So first of all, we're going to start off with the explosive push-ups. Now this is more sort of I would say more of an advanced push-up. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute how that's done. Those of you guys that are just starting out, please don't try to mimic or copy a lot of the stuff what I do because it's more of an advanced level. However, I am going to show you guys how to do more of an amateur to medium to advanced level push-ups. So whatever you guys do, please just use me as a foundation. Use what I do as a foundation. But every exercise has different levels of doing it. Going down to the form all the way to the amount of reps that you do. So whatever fitness level you're in, please by all means, from beginner all the way to advanced, use your own version and just kind of use my steps as a foundation. And whatever works for you, believe me, it'll work. As long as you do everything with a perfect form and you do it for a reason, like with the explosive push-ups, if you're not going to do explosive push-ups and you're going to do amateur push-ups, using your knees and just doing push-ups, just do it with intensity and the best you can so you could get the best stretch and the best power and, of course, the best form that you can get. All right? So let's start off with explosive push-ups. I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step on how to do that. And just like I said, follow my foundation and however way you work, whether it's amateur or advanced, please be all my guests. So I'm going to show you guys explosive push-ups, and this is how it's done. All right, explosive push-ups. I'm going to show you guys the different variations of it, and then I'm going to go into how I do it. I'm going to do a few reps. I don't know, I'll probably do like 6 reps just to show you guys exactly how I do it. But first I'm going to give you guys different variations and try to give you guys an instructional video. So for beginners, all right, everybody that's starting off easy. Now you don't have to do explosive push-ups also. You could do regular push-ups. Just make sure when you do regular push-ups, you have the right form because form is critical with any exercise. And I'm sure you guys know that if you didn't, I'm telling you, form is very crucial. All right, so a lot of people that begin doing push-ups, I always instruct them to do it this way because it's push-ups is very you focus on the chest. So people that are not used to push-ups, I always have them do this way so you're not putting a lot of pressure on your arms and your chest and you could get used to the form. So I always have them go on their knees, all right, and they could start off just like this, stay on your knees, and then just come down and just do regular push-ups. And just make sure that your back is straight and you're not putting a lot of pressure on your back, right? And of course, everybody knows that a regular push-up is going to go up and down. Just make sure that you extend and it's explosive. Now, explosive push-ups is where you're going to lift your body completely. I like to clap my hands so I can make sure that my whole entire body is elevated. Your feet, of course, going to be planted. Some people do different explosive push-ups. There's some people that actually elevate their whole entire body. I don't. I keep my feet on the floor, but I elevate my upper body. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. You guys could do that with your knees down or completely push-up form. All right, so we're going to get into it, and I'm going to do about 8 reps to show you guys how I do it, and then you guys can go from there. Slow down the video, whatever it is. If you guys have any questions, of course, let me know. But this is my version of explosive push-ups, which is going to be our first exercise. Right? Here it is. All right, that was 8 reps. Like I said, those are my explosive push-ups. Like, you guys could do it on your knees, and I could even show you guys how to try to do that. Just come down. You could clap doing it that way, or of course, you could do it the way I did. Completely up to you. All depends on your fitness level and all that good stuff. And now we're gonna move on to number 2. All right, guys. Well, that was my explosive push-up instructional video. I hope you guys, got some form out of it and got an idea about how to do that. The next one is gonna be, we're gonna go to wide grip push-ups. So here it is. All right, number 2. Number 2 is going to be wide grip push-ups. Same exact form that you use for the explosive push-ups, however way you want to do it, whether you have your knees down or you're doing a complete form of push-up. Whatever way you use for explosive push-ups, now you're going to do wide grip push-ups. The difference between the explosive and the wide grip push-up is that you're going to go wide. Don't go too wide where your hands are like this and too stretched out. You want to go wide enough, same thing as a wide grip bench press. Go wide enough where you're still going to get a full stretch. This is going to be more for your outer pecs and kind of, a little bit of your shoulders on the corners there. So just go wide enough that is wider than your regular push-up, but not too wide where you're going to get too much of a stretch. And I'm going to show you guys how I do my wide. We use a yoga mat because Pam does yoga, so I use the yoga mat a lot. What I do is I go outside of the width of the yoga mat, so I'm on the carpet. My push-ups are on the yoga mat, so they're inside the yoga mat. My wide grips will be on the outside of the yoga mat. That's how I do it, so I can measure it correctly, and I always have the same form every time because I know where my hand placement is going to be, and it's going to be the same all the time because I use the width of the yoga mat. All right, so I'm going to get into it now. I'm going to do 8 reps just to show you guys how I do it. So here we go.
I'm tryna re-up on everything cause we need it. Flexing with my best friend cause an X-Men got deleted. Other half, you're my better half. I got hella rap from the sneakers. Hella tracks, I got hella raps. I might fuck around and go legal. Living better, she can get whatever, baby.
Alright, those are my wide grip push-ups. Like I said, whatever form you use for the explosive push-ups, use it for the wide grip the wide grip push-ups. Also, the next one is going to be the same exact thing, which is going to be close grip push-ups. All right, excellent. So I just showed you guys the wide grip push-ups, and of course, I do anywhere from 6 to 12 reps, depending on what I've done before, what I've done after, and every single exercise is going to be the same. Depending, the explosives, I usually start off with 20 reps, and then each exercise is going to be back-to-back. So of course, once you start getting to the 6th, 7th, and 8th exercise, I'm pretty tired by then, so I try to do the best I can. But anywhere from 6 all the way maybe to 20, depending on your advanced level, is perfect. So number 3 is going to be the close grip push-ups, and I'm going to show you guys how that's done in a minute. Push-ups. I use every form for everything. The only difference is the explosive push-ups. Of course, you're going to clap because you want to elevate your upper body. Unless you guys are more advanced and you're actually going to elevate your whole entire body. I've done that, but I'm not doing it now. But I've done those exercises before. Wide grip, you're going to go completely wide. And now, of course, close grip. What you want to do is you want to put your palms as a diamond shaped. So you don't have to touch them, but also don't go too wide because then it's going to be a regular push-up. So get your palms as close together as you can to form a diamond shape, and that's how you're going to do your closed grip push-ups. Like I said, use every form that you've used in the previous two and use it for this one as well. This one's going to work out your inner pecs. Great exercise, inner pecs, and also your triceps. I love them. I've done them a lot. Even on my powerlifting days, a lot of times when I would go hard on the bench presses, I would finish off with some regular push-ups and also some diamond presses. One of the best exercises that I think I came across. I've been doing it for years. So again, close grip push-ups. Keep your hands as much as possible. Form yourself a diamond. And I'm going to do about 8 reps, so I could show you guys the form. All right, here we go. All right, well, that was the close grip push-up. I hope you guys got a good instructional kind of, the form and stuff like that. If you have any questions, please comment below. If not, I'm going to take you to number 4. Number 4 is going to be skull crushers. Now, skull crushers, this is very important. You could do this on your sofa. You could do it on the chair, like I just demonstrated, like I'm going to demonstrate in a second. Anywhere you could do it, as long as you have the right form, because this is going to be more for your triceps. Just follow the instructional, how I showed you guys, and as long as you get the right form, as long as it's on the edge of your chair, or even if it's on the edge of your sofa, or even if you do it on the floor. You could use your, you could go down to your bent knees, like if you were doing bent knee push-ups, go down to your bent knees and just kind of try to, do the best form as you can. As long as you get a good stretch in your triceps and you're working on your triceps the best you can and keep your form right so you don't get hurt. As long as, however way you do it, just make sure you get a good work on your triceps and it'll work. So, skull crushers, here you are. All right, skull crushers. So, I do it on a chair. I recommend if you do it on, like when I do it on my chair, I put the chair in front of something, because if not, the chair will slide. I'm just putting it here so I could demonstrate it. I'm gonna do about 3 reps because I don't want the chair to slide on me or go under me and then I fall, which will be funny for you guys, but I don't want to get hurt. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the form, and then I recommend, like I said, if you do it on a chair, make sure that you put it in front of something so the chair doesn't slide out. You could do it on the edge of a sofa, edge of a recliner. It don't matter. When you guys see me do it, you'll get an understanding about why I say what I say. So I'm going to show you guys the form. So skull crushers is pretty much for your triceps. You guys that lift weights, you know what skull crushers are. You could take 2 dumbbells, and go this way, laying down on the bench, sitting down. You could go behind your back. You could use a barbell and do it this way. So a lot of, those of you guys that are familiar with skull crushers, it's the same thing with the weights. But this is calisthenics, so you're using your body weight. So whatever way it works for you, use whatever furniture in your house you have or whatever it is. Like I said, this is these exercises that I'm showing you guys are for the home. So I'm using anything that I can for the home, so I don't go to the gym. Obviously, if I went to the gym, I would be using weights and utilizing other stuff that's meant for these muscle parts. Right now, I'm just doing calisthenics at home. So these are exercises to do at home for those of you beginners or anybody that doesn't want to go to the gym, or for whatever reason they don't have time, or they just don't want to go to the gym that day. You guys could utilize what you have in the house and do these exercises and be effective when you're working out. All right, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what skull crushers are, how I do it in the house, and you guys could use your own form. You guys could use the floor. You could put your knees, like if you were putting your knees down and doing push-ups, but instead of doing push-ups, kind of just go down on your head instead of just doing the push-ups. You can go this way. But I'm going to show you guys how to do it on the chair and use your own weight. As long as you guys have great form, don't get hurt, and utilize everything you can with the muscle you're trying to work. All right, it's perfect. So here we go, skull crushers. All right, excellent, guys. I hope you guys are following through, and please, by all means, give it a try. As you follow the video, try the forms out yourself just to get some practice. This way, when you start working out and start doing the exercises themselves, you're already ready to go, and you can start doing them back to back. Calisthenics works very well doing it back to back, because if if you take breaks in between each exercise, you're not really going to get the full workout and what calisthenics is meant to do. I do all 8 back to back, then I take a rest, and then I do 3 sets of 8 exercises. So like I said, doing back to back, that'll be 1 set. Do 8 more back to back, that's the second set. 8 more back to back, that's the third set. For you more advanced level guys, you guys could do 4 or 5 sets in total, and it's great. I just started getting back into it, so I'm not up to that 4 or 5 set level yet. I'm just doing 3 right now, and of course I do other things and stuff like that. But right now I'm just showing you guys the calisthenics so you get an idea of what I do. All right, so the next, number 5, is going to be elevated pike push-up. Now I must say this is an advanced exercise. Anybody could try it. I'm going to give you guys the amateur and the intermediate, and then the advanced level ones. I'm trying to do the advanced level because I like to get a full stretch. This is it's great for your shoulders, your upper pecs, some of your lats as well, and your traps as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the kind of the advanced level. How I do it up on a chair because they're elevated. Of course, you guys don't have to do it. You guys could put your feet on the floor instead of getting elevated high. Do it on a chair, do it on the sofa, but please, when you guys get elevated, just please be careful. Because of course you're going to be up in the air, and I don't want nobody to get hurt. So if you guys want to start off just doing it on the floor, put your feet on the floor, get yourself in a V shape, and I'm going to show you guys in a second how that is. Put your body in a V shape, and then start off that way. Get your form, because the form in this exercise is extremely, extremely important. It's very crucial to get the form right. If you guys don't get the form right, this exercise is not going to work, and you're going to be prone to getting hurt. So just please be careful. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of different versions of it, whatever level you're on. Please use it. If you're on an advanced level and you could get a better form and you could get a better workout from it, please, by all means, do it. This is more kind of like a foundation to start you guys off. All right, so again, this is elevated pike push-ups, and here it is. Now we're going to move on to elevated pike push-ups. This one's an advanced exercise. So again, I'm going to use the chair. You don't have to use the chair. You can use the edge of the sofa, whatever it is. The higher you elevate yourself on the bottom, which is, you elevate your legs. So the higher you go up on the elevation, the harder this exercise is going to get. So for you guys that are beginning, if you want, you can start off by keeping your feet on the floor. Like I said with every other exercise, keep your feet on the floor and try to do it that way. The most important thing to do is you want to keep your body as a V shape. So however way you could get your body, just make sure that it's a V shape. So you want your bottom half, so this will be your feet, this will be your butt, then your top part is going to go down, and these will be your hands down here. So you're going to be as a V. All right, the tip of the V, of course, is going to be your butt. Everything else is going to be your hands and your feet. So as long as you can keep your body in a V shape, you're going to do a great form. I just also came across this exercise. So it's actually, I'm working on my form right now. So I'm going to try to get myself as much as a V as possible so I can show you guys how to do this exercise. It's a great exercise for shoulders. I absolutely love it. So I'm really working on my form so I can get this down packed, and I can maximize this exercise as much as I can. So I'm going to show you guys the exercise now. All right, this is elevated by pike push-ups. Here we go.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all.
All right, that was elevated pike push-ups. Like I said, I'm still working on the form. With the help of Pam, I try to tell her, get me as V-shaped as possible, and then I could go from there. I'm still working on it. Right now, I'm just maximizing what I can from the workout so I can get the best possible workout for my shoulders. Like I said, you got to be careful with that one because you could get hurt, which is what I'm trying not to do. But again, I'm working on my form. Everybody could try to start it with your feet on the ground first. Try to get yourself as much of the V as possible, and then try to start elevating yourself. I would recommend, baby steps going up. I'm on the chair right now because I want to get more weight on my shoulders, but as well as I want to try to get my form as much as I can. But like I said, whatever way you guys work, start off beginner, go to the next step, intermediate, and then you guys can do more advanced. And you guys can look it up too. Look it up. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on helping you work on your form and all that stuff. So please. So that'll be number 5. All right. See what I mean? elevated pipe push-ups. This thing will get you an extreme workout in your upper shoulders. It's a great calisthenic exercise. Like I said, it's more advanced level. Start off with the amateur ones if you're not too comfortable. Whatever it is, don't feel bad if you're starting off, with your feet on the floor. Believe me, I started off doing that too because I wanted to get my form right. Very crucial that you're on a V. Your body has to be in a V because if it's not, your weight is not going on your shoulders. It's going to be more kind of on your, more on your pecs. So you want it to be on your shoulders so you get a good shoulder exercise and a good extra shoulder workout. So just, like I said, form is very crucial in the elevated pipe push-ups. All right, your next one is going to be burpees. I know a lot of people are familiar with burpees. I know it's a funny name, but everybody's, a lot of people are familiar with burpees. If you're not familiar with burpees, I'm going to show you guys how it is. This is a great calisthenic and aerobic exercise. So please, I suggest incorporate this in a lot of exercises that you do moving forward, even if you do it by yourself. I mean, if you do the exercise by yourself, if you want to do just burpees alone, go up on the reps. Right now, I'm starting to get tired because we're already on our 6th exercise, so I'm getting tired. But if you're going to do it by yourself, try to do 20 or 30 reps at a time. It'll get you a great calisthenic workout, great for the legs, great for the chest, and it's a great aerobic exercise so you can burn some calories. All right, so here it is. Here's some burpees. Now we're going to get to number 6, which is burpees. Burpees, everybody knows burpees. I don't think I have to. I'm going to demonstrate it anyway, but I know a lot of people know burpees. So we're going to get into it. You're pretty much going to get on the ground, start off at the push-up position, or you could start off standing up. Actually, you know what? Start off standing up. I think it's going to be even better. We'll start off standing up, and then we'll go from there. All right? So here we go. Here's burpees. All right, well, that was burpees. Like I said, burpees is also, I would say, like an intermediate, more advanced level because you're actually jumping off the ground. You don't have to get your knees all the way up. I like to try to get my knees as much as possible up in the air so I could, work on my core as well. But if you guys want to start off with just doing simple push-ups and then getting up off the ground instead of jumping, just get yourself standing up and then going back down and do push-ups, perfectly fine. It's not, it's not that crazy. I don't want nobody to get hurt. And I know my audience, I'm going to have a lot of people from, beginner all the way to advanced. So you beginners, don't hurt yourselves. Don't worry about being a beginner. You're going to get up there. Believe me, if you do the forms right and you do everything you're supposed to do the right way, you'll be at intermediate in no time, and then before you know, you'll be at advanced. So just if you can, you could do it the way I do it, perfectly fine. If not, do a push-up, and then at least get yourself up, stand up, and then go back to a push-up, stand up, do it that way instead of, trying to jump, because the jumping part could be a little tricky. All right, well, there you have it. There's some burpees. All right, number 7. These are going to be called pistol squats. Pistol squats is something that I just came across. I just started doing it a couple of months ago. Never saw anybody do this. I found this on a YouTube video, somebody doing it, and I was very intrigued by it. I tried it, and let me tell you, great leg workout. I'm still trying to work on the form, so when I show you guys how to do this, my form is still not all there, but I want to show you guys to get a good idea about it. You guys could always research the name. So I'm going to give you guys an idea of how I'm doing it right now. Like I said, I'm still working on the form, so bear with me. I'm right there with you guys working on a lot of things. I'm going to show you guys kind of a foundation and walk you guys through it and how it's done. And then, of course, like I said, develop, research it, look it up. There's a couple of instructional videos on how to get a great form. And like I said, every other any exercise actually, form is key. If you don't have the proper form, like I said, you're prone to getting hurt, and you're not going to maximize on the potential for your best workout on your muscles, and then also for power and for strength and stuff like that. So please just work on your form. It's very crucial. So like I said, this is going to be pistol squats. So here we go. All right. The next one's going to be, we're going to do pistol squats. Pistol squats is going to be another one. that I found. It's a great exercise, works out your legs perfectly. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Using the form. Form is crucial on this one. I'm still working on my form on this one because I just found this exercise a couple of months ago. So I'm still working on my form. I'm going to give you guys an idea of how to do it. You guys could look it up. There's a lot of YouTube videos on showing you how to get the right form and the proper way to do it. But I'm going to show you guys how to do the exercise, and then you guys can take it from there. All right? This is squats.
Go ahead.
Trying to make niggas really start to see. Break you down, then I reach inside your head. Just these niggas mine, there's no fucking reason. Will I pay these bitches mine? They think I don't read them. Thinking back to when I used to have no fucking stress. All this shit is turned into a motherfucking mess. Nothing fucking less.
Alright, those are pistol squats. Like I said, I'm still developing my form. You know, you're supposed to keep one leg stretched out and then just use one to squat. So instead of doing your basic squats, which is both of them and going up and down, you're actually going to extend it and then use one to go down, and then you switch up. I use the chair to hold on to because my balance is not all that great with the form. Of course, you use the other one, you come down, you go up. That's pretty much what's called the pistol squats. I do, depending on where I'm at, this is like one of the last exercises. I'm doing about maybe 4 to 6 reps. Kind of focus more on the form itself so I could do it the right way. But yeah, those are pistol squats. And last but not least, we're going to get into bicycles now. All right, like I said, pistol squats. Great leg workout. Almost, you get a good workout similar to like lunges, but this one gives you a good stretch, and it makes you work on your form, your balance, and stuff like that, which is very important for calisthenics. Is extremely important. So it's a great workout. I love it. I do it all the time. So like I said, I'm still working on my form. So please, you guys do the same. Work on your form, and I guarantee you're going to get a great leg workout. And now the last one, but not least, is going to be bicycles. This is going to work on your core and your stomach. It's a good kind of cool down exercise because you're laying. I'm going to lay on the mat, and it's not going to be a lot of aerobics and core strength. Is going to be more for the stomach, for your core, your abs, and then also a cool down for the rest of your muscles, all the muscles that we were just working on. I find it like a good cool down, also a good finishing point for your stomach. And again, these are bicycles. A lot of you guys are familiar with it, and here they are. All right. Last but not least, it's going to be bicycles. Like I said, this is going to be a good cool down. It's going to work your abs, good core foundation. Up to this point, I'm already tired. I'm exhausted. We've already done 7 back-to-back. This is going to be the 8th one. Of course, I'm stopping because I'm talking to you guys and giving you guys a little bit of instructional videos and also explaining and stuff like that to get to you. But I want you guys to do this one after the other. You're not pausing. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 back-to-back. You're not going to rest whatsoever. Then after the 8th one, after bicycles, you're going to take about a 60-second rest, and then you're going to hit it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to take another 60-second rest, and then hit it again. And that's going to be your 3 sets. For you more advanced people, you guys could do 5. You guys could do 4 or 5 sets, whatever it is, just to get a good workout. But don't stop. Keep on going. And I can guarantee you, by the time you get to your bicycles, it's going to be a cool down because you're going to be relieved that you're on the mat. You're going to take a little bit of a breather, which is why I say take 60-second breaks, because the bicycles, even though you are doing an exercise, kind of cooling down a little bit. So you're giving yourself an extra few seconds there. I do 30 reps on the bicycles. How I do it is I count both knees as one. What I mean by that is when I show you how to do bicycles, you're going to put your hands on your head, and then when you're doing the bicycles, you're going to touch each knee. And every time you do one knee, so when you do 1, 2, instead of doing 1, 2, you're going to go 1, 1, or however way you want to count it. So each time you touch your knee is going to be just 1, and I do 30 of those. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a minute. You guys could be more than happy to do 60. So you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't do it that way. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I do it that way. But whatever is easier for you guys to count. Just make sure you're going to touch each knee 30 times. All right, so we're gonna get into bicycles right now, and here we go.
She want me come over, talk about it, so she fuck me all tonight. Bitches in the clubs and the souls for a drive to Plumber. Seem like they will lose everything to feel a bit alive.
All right, I think I did about 15 there. I didn't want to go too crazy with the 30. I'm just trying to show you guys enough that you get a good instructional and good understanding of the foundation of the exercise itself. I think it was about 15. I don't know. I didn't count, but I usually do 30. And like I said, each knee that I touch, I do 30. Whether you want to count to 30 or to 60, whatever it is, just make sure you hit each knee 30 times, and that'll be the number 8. And that's the last one on bicycles. All right. All right, everybody. Well, there it is. Those are the bicycles. So that's the end of my calisthenic workout. Like I said, these are 8 exercises. Each 8 exercises back to back, and that is considered to me that is one set. Everybody could do different reps. You guys could do different variations, different forms depending on your level of fitness. I suggest just don't take any rests. Do them back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. No matter how many reps of each exercise, I could guarantee you by the 6th, 7th, 8th exercise. Believe me, by the time you get to bicycles and you get on the floor and start doing bicycles, it's gonna be a cool down for you. Hit it hard. Don't stop. Don't take any rest. Just rest about 60 seconds between each set. Do 3 of them. For more advanced level people, you guys could jump into 5, 4 or 5 sets. Great calisthenic workout. I feel it. It's changing my body dramatically. I love it. I mess around with the different exercises. I'll subtract some depending on the day, or I'll add different ones just so like that my body doesn't get used to them. This is pretty much the base foundation of them. So, mess around with it. Focus on form. Please use my instructional videos for your help. If you guys have any questions, or you want some one-on-one, or have any one-on-one questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it for you guys. Just put it down in the comment. Or try to find me on social media, Facebook, whatever it is. You guys could find me there. Shoot me a messenger. Shoot me in the comments on YouTube. Whatever it is, reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys with any questions. Like I said, this is my calisthenic workout. Fabian Vargas Show, my health and fitness segment here. My name's Fabian Vargas, and reach out to me. All right, and don't forget to follow us. YouTube. I'm going to be doing more health and fitness. Of course, you guys know we have our real estate channel. My daughter Aurora has her own little Kids Place channel. We have a lot of information, a lot of content. So follow us on YouTube. Let us know what you like. If you guys like the health and fitness segment, I'll do more of that. If you guys like real estate, we'll do more of that. Whatever it is, we're here for you. And I want to provide as much content and as much education as I can for you guys. All right? Hit the notification button. Again, for your Vargas, Fabian Vargas Show. All right. Thanks a lot.